But I'm going to move on. Another surprising entrant into our top 5 topics from Collision.
Can we go back to NXT, bro?
This was the same day as Deadline. So this was airing on the other channel, all right? And this was December 7th, I'm sorry. And John Moxley came out. I don't know if you guys saw any of this, but I'll just summarize it for you real quick. So this is from yesterday's. I know you guys don't watch Collision. Oh, you did, Vlad. Okay, Robert didn't.
Yeah.
So Moxley came out to cut a promo. It wasn't a very good promo. It was something about how he has that title in the briefcase because the wrestlers in the back don't deserve to look at it even, right? So he's going to make sure they don't even have a chance to look at it. And then Orange Cassidy comes out, who actually was on Dynamite. He attacked the Death Riders after the Full Gear, first time he showed up since Full Gear, and their attack on him when they try to pour something down his gullet, like something poisonous or something. I don't know what it was, bleach or something. But Orange Cassidy, brave as he is, walks to the ring, confronts the Death Riders, all 5 of them, or 4 of them. It looks like Claudio's not there. And they surround his ass, and they beat his ass, right? Robert, basically, he just walked in to get a beating. And then they basically carried him to the back, all of them. So they come back from commercials, and FTR are getting interviewed, and FTR are talking about how, you know, they're moving to Max, or they're going to be on the Max app. And they kind of look over to the side, and they see Death Riders roughing up Orange Cassidy. And also, you know, security production personnel. Here's Marina Shafir grabbing one of the production crew and
tossing more men around.
Yes.
like, oh, forget it, man.
So they grabbed Orange Cassidy and they got a funnel, and they were going to put whatever's in that bottle again. They really want to pour that thing down his throat, you know? So here they are bullying this poor guy. And FTR come out of nowhere, and finally they enter the fray and enter this storyline. So, all right, this Death Riders thing, it's been kind of one of their top storylines in recent history, recent AEW history. So I do want to keep up with it and kind of week by week see what's going on with it, if it's going anywhere. I mean,
nowhere.
It wasn't going really much on Dynamite. It had to happen on Collision, where I found something significant that I wanted to play. But yeah, Dax and Cash entering the feud, you know, is a bigger name than who they've been feuding with. So, all right, let's see. Let's hear some reviews for this. I guess only I reviewed this because I watched Collision and no one else did. What do I have for this? I have a thumbs up. All right. Maybe I was grading on a curve too, because I hardly really like anything from Collision, so I was excited to see anything. But FTR, what do I have to say about this, since I was the only one who's seen it?
I saw this. I could talk about this.
Okay, all right. But I'll go first, though. I'll say.
Yeah, you go first.
I think FTR is a good name to throw into this feud, but it doesn't really make sense for them to be AEW defenders. You know, they don't seem like someone who would defend AEW. You know, they're on opposite sides of the Young Bucks. They've had their tag title runs, but really they've been booked into the ground recently. They've been fucking booked horribly. They've not been doing shit except trying to put the Outrunners over by just trying to get them over. I mean, if you want to get them over, let them beat you or something. I don't know what the fuck they're doing. But anyways, all right, Vlad, fine. Since you saw this and you might want to comment, I'll put some time on the clock. You don't have to use all of it. But Death Riders, FTR, Orange Cassidy, whatever you think about this whole thing.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I would say maybe it should have been on a show at the very least. I mean...
Wait, say that again? Sorry, you got cut off for 1 second.
I'm saying this probably should have been on their main show. It should have been on Dynamite.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, Collision...
It was out of place.
Nobody's watching Collision anymore. Like, they have the lowest viewers they've ever... I mean, nobody's really... You could make a case nobody's watching Dynamite, but at least more people are watching Dynamite than Collision. So it's kind of odd to put it here and have this main feud, as bad as I think it is, on their secondary show, especially when there's a NXT PLE going on. I know it's not. I know NXT is still a developmental territory, or a developmental branch of WWE, I should say. But still, you would think that's going to take away from even more of any ratings that they were getting, or when the show came out, right? So I don't know. I mean, you know, I can throw my hands up in the air kind of when I see some of the stuff. Like they're trying to douse it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, put something down his throat, shove bleach down his throat. You know,
they're trying to kill the guy for what? What the hell are they trying to kill him for?
And he keeps walking into like handicap situations.
This is the dumbest face of all time. He just walks in knowing that they're gonna kick his ass because they've kicked his ass repeatedly. And okay.
He's like Neo from the Matrix. He'll just he thinks he's gonna beat 50 guys' ass.
Except Neo does, right? Neo does beat everybody's ass. This guy he's always getting laid out by these Death Riders. But anyways, I don't know, man. That's just AEW's in a bad place right now.
What would you give this segment as a rating? The Malapert Smark rating system.
I'll probably give it a thumbs down.
Thumbs down. Okay. Yeah. Thumbs down from Vlad.
Yeah.
All right. Robert, I'll give you 90 seconds. You don't have to use all of it. But any thoughts you have about how this Death Riders thing is going on?
Okay, well, I'll...
Oh, you know what? Hold on. Before you answer that, let me ask you another question. It might help your answer. Let me just say that you did watch NXT this week, both of them, right. NXT and Deadline, and I noticed I didn't get a review for Dynamite from you.
I didn't watch any AEW.
You didn't watch Dynamite. You see? So you literally choose NXT over AEW now? Is that what's going on? If you had the only time to watch one, you would choose NXT?
It's probably the right decision.
Look, man, there's a lot of wrestling, man. That's a lot of.
But you're saying NXT is the better show now. Like you seem to have chosen NXT.
All right. To be fair, I don't know what happened this past Dynamite, but the one before that was pretty much dominated by that. What do you call that tournament?
Classic, yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, okay. If I figured Dynamite was gonna be a continuation of what happened the previous week, Continental Classic. I wasn't that interested, so that's all it is. I mean, that doesn't mean I've stopped watching AEW altogether. I just, so sometimes I just don't have time to watch all of them.
Just asking. Yeah. All right, so we could go back to our topic, our current topic then. So Death Riders, Orange Cassidy, FTR. Any thoughts on this?
Just like what Vlad said, I think they should have done this on Dynamite, where there's more viewers. It doesn't make sense that this happened in Collision. And you did mention that it doesn't make sense that FTR is on Team AEW, the AEW Defenders. I guess maybe, but the way I see it, you know how I had criticized Orange Cassidy for being someone that I wouldn't have viewed as a leader to go up against the Death Riders, right? They tried to build him up as the leader of the Team AEW. I just don't see him that way. But FTR, if I was in Team AEW, I could look to them as leaders for sure. Like if they were to lead a charge against Moxley's team, I'd follow them over Orange Cassidy any day.
Oh yeah,
just saying.